Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we'll see the New York Liberty as they go up against the Chicago Sky. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Now here is Stewart. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
The will, the desire. When Stewart is locked in offensively, there's little you can do to stop her.
Pass to Davis. There's the three. New York with the rebound. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Ionescu outside. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Kennedy Carter, covered by Ionescu.
And the future Carter has in this league is promising. She's a talented guard with a commendable work ethic.
That's her first trip to the line.
For Chicago, Kennedy Carter, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. She hits both from the stripe.
With her shiftiness, Carter does a good job of getting to the line. And once she's there, she's usually converting.
And this Liberty team, of course, features Brianna Stewart, Jonquel Jones, and Sabrina Ionescu. How about that big three?
One of the best we've ever seen. Stewie and Jones are former MVPs, and Ionescu could win one pretty soon herself. This is a loaded roster.
Now here's Carter. And Jonquel Jones pulls it down. Lainey Hamilton left side. And the foul on Lainey Hamilton. That is her first foul of the game.
Great play to sacrifice her body, take the charge, giving up her body for the team.
And really a heads-up play as well. Reads the play nicely and gets in the perfect position.
Out to the wing. Here's Allen. Back to Cardoso. Shoots over Jones. Good. First shot, first basket.
She presents a defender with a serious challenge, pretty much always.
Ionescu outside. Jones left side. Lainey Hamilton. Here's Vandersloot from deep. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
The floor general sensibilities of Vandersloot on full display. Awesome job finding the wide open teammate.
Up top, Allen. Vandersloot defending. Pass to Davis. This one for three. The three-pointer is on target.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here is Stewart. From down in the low post, it goes.
A true threat inside and outside. Stewart's height and touch, they allow her to be effective down low.
Pass to Cardoso. Davis up top. Lets it go from deep. The shot is good. Camila Cardoso making the play. It's all knotted up.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Up top, Vandersloot. She's covered by Allen. Lainey Hamilton on the wing. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's Allen. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Carter misses. Stewart with the ball. Now guarded by Cardoso. Ionescu outside. Puts up a three. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. Check out the bounce.
That's a lot of bounce per ounce right there.
How much? What's the bounce per ounce like ratio?
I'm not sure.
The proper bounce to ounce ratio, Tim, is, you know what? I don't even know. Look, all I do know is that she is a highlight reel waiting to happen. Well, that's her shot, guys, so you can't just give it to her. You've got to get up on her.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Stolen by Reese. Here's the break. Here's Davis. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense, just telling them no easy layups, as simple as that, and I like to see it.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening.
Davis. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. Here's Dodikish. Here's Phoebish. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Sky out in front, leading by 3. Hold tight, we've got more basketball action headed your way. A closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
The ball movement from them in the first half, absolutely terrific.
Very timely passing from them, and that's fun to watch.
Chicago leading. Here's Jefferson. It's rebounded by Savali. She's covered by Jefferson. And she goes in for the dunk.
Sheer willpower right there, guys. Grabbing the offensive rebound and going back up strong.
And in a close game like this, where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Absolutely.
It sure could, Blake. She salvaged 2 big points for them off of that miss.
Now here's Jefferson. Pass to Onyenwere. And here's Harrison, defended by Stewart. Clock at 4. Over to the wing. Here's Jefferson. Off target from 3-point range. Down low. And the jam by Brianna Stewart.
Solid on the one-hand slam.
And when it's a tight ball game like this, she's the player they want with the ball.
Absolutely. She's such a reliable finisher.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. And it's Dana Evans penetrating. Stolen by Kayla Thornton. And they're on the break. Shot from 16. And it's New York with another.
Look at Stewart go. Look, she's versatile and not afraid to push the tempo to score some fast break points.
Now here's Evans. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Onyenwere. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. That's good. And so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
Well, the lead should be safe. I mean, if they just keep shooting like this.
Yeah, they're on fire and really looking to pad that lead.
Now here's Jefferson. Evans buries it from three-point range.
Evans showing the quick release. Had to get it away before the D can get her.
Now here's Vandersloot. She's guarded closely. Outside for Stewart. Off target with the three. Chicago trailing here. Here's Evans. Yep, that goes.
The quick Dana Evans. Lightning fast.
And the Liberty call time here.
Timeout Liberty.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And the Liberty with possession here. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Stewart. Shoots. Here's Jones. That's tipped.
With the jumping ability, Brianna Turner can get up there to send shots away.
Onion Wade, shot is good.
Such a great feel, such great touch around the bucket. She made that reverse look easy.
Ionescu outside. Over Evans. And too long on the shot. And it's the sky ball. Here's Turner. A marvelous lead pass, and she throws it down.
Back to basics, boys and girls, using the one-hand slam.
Hey, well, she makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
Then she better stay with those basics because this is a tight ball game we've got going tonight.
Now here is Ionescu. To halt the run. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding the range. She is 1 for 5. Pass to Onion Wade. The three ball. And Jones pulls it down. New York trailing here. Ionescu outside. Here's Stewart. Over Turner. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Pass to Williams. Fouled hard that time, and she'll get 2 shots at the line. It's going to be on Jonquel Jones.
A very difficult matchup. Williams is 6'3" with elite athleticism. Can cause opponents to foul.
And she makes the first. That's also good, so she hits them both. And a chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
And I'm not a genius like Brian, but if I'm them, I'd try for that.
Give yourself some credit, Tim. You're pretty smart. Now here is Stewart. She's got 10. Bangs home the trifecta.
Another bucket from Stewart, who's having a nice game offensively. She's a well-rounded player.
Here's Allen. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Teardrop shot. Reese, Williams, and a good offensive board, and she gets the bucket.
Like she's on a pogo stick. Williams up to the board, down a moment, then up to the point. What energy!
Ionescu outside. And again, it's New York with a 3. Right side Reese. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Liberty leading by a point. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Brianna Stewart.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Out to the right wing. Pass to Allen. Onion Wade. From outside, off the mark. Here's Lainey Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Jonquel Jones.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Allen. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2. And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one. And she knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's stolen by Angel Reese. Inside. Caruso throwing it down.
That's a big swing right there, taking the steal and turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
And there's no telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah.
In a game this tight, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as difference makers.
She got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Davis. She has 7. Onion Wade, shot is good.
You go back to her college days. Onion Wade has put a lot of work into her three-point shot, and we're seeing the results.
Timeout called for Liberty. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Stewart. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Now here's Davis. Hamilton covering. Outside Carter. The three-pointer, no good.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's not in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
Quick hands on the steal, and Matt hops in the slam.
Great sequence for them, defensively and offensively.
And good defense leads to easy baskets.
Yeah, Tim, you hit it right on the head. One usually leads to the other, and that's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball.
Cardoso. She's got 6. Drains the three-pointer.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Outside Stewart. From the high post. Jones. Great positioning on the putback.
Takes great angles when crashing the glass. Jones has mastered the art of rebounding.
Outside Carter. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Sky from deep.
I mean, the only explanation is someone must have gotten their signals crossed if she winds up that wide open in three-point range. And I'm sure that was not the plan.
Now here's Lainey Hamilton. 9 points in the game. Pass to Ionescu. Back to Lainey Hamilton. 5 on the clock. Brianna Stewart from outside. That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
An emphatic three-point answer from Stewart, refusing to let the opposing team own the arc.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Both teams changing it up here. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Now here's Jefferson, covered by Ionescu.
What a display of timing and awareness from Ionescu. She was ready for that block.
Here's Jones. The teardrop falls in. Now Evans. She's got 5. Pass to Reese. Lets the 3 fly. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Now here is Ionescu. She's got 6. Offensive rebound. Good on the bucket.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Evans with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Here's Jefferson. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The team got lucky.
Reese gets the bucket.
They'll want to generate more of those shots in tight.
The Liberty trail. Ionescu outside. Pass to Jones. Back to Ionescu. From past the arc. Here's Stewart. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. It's the Sky up 2. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And the Liberty with possession here. Pass to Phoebish. Unable to get that one to go. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. Here's Carter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight. You can see her give a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop.
A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other.
And that's a great play to make it a close game. Potential momentum builder, if you ask me.
Now here's Evans. To the inside. Reese. Good work defensively by Kayla Thornton. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Rebound Chicago.
The defense better watch out because she can make those three balls as we saw in the first half.
On the wing, Dana Evans. Let's go with a three. And it's Ionescu with the rebound. And it's Kayla Thornton off the drive. And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
Came close there to tying it up.
And after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a major bucket for them.
Yeah, big morale booster.
Vandersloot shot is off.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Pass to Carter. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Sabali. And the Liberty with possession here. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And she's good on the three ball.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Timeout called the Sky.
And your breaker is through.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Game moves along, 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Davis. Pass to Cardoso. Three-pointer. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. She remains perfect. And the Liberty with possession here. 2-point game. Ionescu, right side. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Not ignoring the middle part of the court. The more of these that Ionescu hits, the more space she'll get to operate.
They get the rebound. Pass to Turner. Now here's Onion Wade. Off target from outside. Ionescu outside. Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. That misses off the backboard.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
It's Kayla Davis on the wing. Fires for three. New York with the rebound. Jones with it. Castellini Hamilton. And stolen by Onion Wade. Also inside. Covered by Ionescu. And there it is.
She came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half for her so far.
And the Liberty with possession here. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Nicole Jones from long range for the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a niche on the 5-7. Now a timeout called by Chicago. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now for this fourth quarter. Outside Carter. Pass to Allen for three. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. New York in the lead. Tries it from the top of the key. Yes!
I gotta say, it looks like the defense got butterflies the second that shot went up because they know she typically delivers in the clutch.
Now here's Allen. Reese with it. Defended by Stewart. Pass to Allen. fires from deep. Chicago again missing. And we can probably expect to see them slow it down now.
Yeah, burn some clock while they have the lead. Make it your friend. Get their number. Text them.
And here's Davis. Outside Carter. Here's Cardoso. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. It's good! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Not only does Kennedy Carter put up a lot of points, Kennedy Carter scores meaningful hoops.
And the Liberty call time here. Liberty with possession here. Ionescu outside. Pass to Jones. And the ball out of play. The Sky will happen. Time called here. The Sky decided to talk it over. Shot, and we're going to overtime. Regulation has ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this has been a great game. Overtime 1, getting going here right now. It's stolen by Elizabeth Williams. Here's Banham. Williams. Here's Onyenwere. Drills it from outside.
What I love about Michaela's shot, she's got great balance and arc. Just a pretty jumper.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Ionescu. The 3. That one, no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And here's Banham. Now Turner. Misses from short range. A minute into overtime of what has been a great game so far. Here's Ionescu. Chicago with the rebound.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has those.
And here's Banham. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Well, overtime basketball, about 1.5 minutes to play. And a missed layup. Chicago leading. Left side, Williams. Now Allen. Pass to Banham. Now here's Onyenwere. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. Launches a 3. And it's Brianna Stewart with the rebound.
They had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
And it's New York's ball. Here's Ionescu. the triple. That shot off the mark.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something to try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Time called here. The Sky decide to talk it over. Sky ball. Cardoso. Brianna Stewart with the steal.
They need to score it quickly.
No time to waste.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. Misses, and the dry spell continues. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Lindsay Allen. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
Timeout called the Liberty. Your thoughts, guys?
They can game plan all they want in the huddle, but unless they put more time on the clock, this one's over.
Yeah, I don't know what they think they can accomplish with this timeout.
Maybe a drink of water?
There's Jonquel Jones with the 3. Buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Nice find by Stewart. She doesn't just score, she's also a willing passer.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, they had to do that. You just can't let them dribble it out.
Definitely. Got to stop the clock any way possible and just hope they short arm a few of their free throws.
It's a good foul, and it's a good point in this situation to make them hit their shots.
She drops the first one, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. New York calls timeout.
Yeah, I don't think a 2-point basket does much good for them here.
Yeah, I think that's their only choice, a 3 and then a foul.
Just not enough time left.
Now off the inbound. Money!
They have the play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Chicago, Lindsay Allen. 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw misses for her. We'll see if she can nail the second. And she ends up making the second. And that puts them up 5. Timeout called the Liberty.
Well, they're drawing up really the only thing they can here. Get off a quick shot, then foul.
That's got to be the game plan. I mean, free throws are really their only hope here.
Now here is Ionescu. Defense right on him. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring them within 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
15 foul. At the line
He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Off the mark there with the 3. So it's Chicago picking up the win. They escape with the victory, although they needed a few extra minutes to get it.
And what a great game. Both teams giving it everything they had. But when it came to the overtime period, it was all about just sheer determination.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.